would do a dangerous thing with style. That's what I call art.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow.
Welcome to episode 24 of Ladsfootyshow. Yo, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow. I'm your host, Keeks. Who are my co-hosts? Before we get this video started off, please don't forget to subscribe, like our videos, and go ahead and ring that bell. To go ahead and follow all our socials down below as well.
Show some love, boys. Come on.
Yep. To stay updated, like you said, follow our Instagram, Twitter for the bands. You know, come chat with us.
Above, baby.
And if you guys aren't aware, like I said last video, the TikTok, our main TikTok account has been banned, and we're trying to get it back. So if you guys are willing to help us, link down below for share your feedback website for TikTok. It's like a Google form. You guys help us out. If you want, we'll display like what you guys could say, just copy and paste it, but that would help us a lot, man. And whoever manages to get our account back, if you get an email saying that the account has been restored, then we'll give you a jersey. And now let's get to the episode, because there's a lot of talking points, especially today, and there's a big weekend coming up of games. So
Huge weekend.
Huge weekend.
first one announced 2 days ago. What was it? 3 days ago?
About two, probably.
Yeah. Gareth Bale has officially announced his retirement from international and club football at age 33.
Surprised? I think so.
Partially. I think it could have gone like another season.
I think he could have gone another 2, I think.
I think one more would have
It just doesn't seem like he likes the sport
that
anymore.
And is he like, I don't feel like he's going to want to wake up like every day motivated to go like train and go play.
Especially since he's at MLS.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
I mean, he did his thing at MLS. They won the league, no?
Fuck.
They did win the league.
See.
And he scored in the final yet again.
That's true.
Big game player.
He drew it now to go to Pens.
Yeah, hitter.
Say what?
Crazy.
Yeah. He retired with 5 Champions Leagues. No one has more than 5 Champions Leagues, does?
No one.
No one.
But like 9 Madrid players do, so.
I mean, Nacho Fernandez has 5 Champions Leagues. Are we going to say he's better than Gareth Bale? Probably looks.
Is there a case for him being the greatest British player of all time? The greatest British player of all time?
There is a case.
In terms of competition wise, of what he's done in his trophy cabinet, you can definitely put him as an argument.
I wouldn't put him in my, greatest British player ever, but I could see why people would bring up that argument, obviously, because
Who would you have over him?
Wayne Rooney, baby.
Rooney,
Wayne Rooney.
Michael Owen has a Ballon d'Or to his name. England have a lot of greats.
I think I would put Gareth Bale as number 1. Obviously, the 5 Champions
We know
Leagues.
you would. We know you would.
And you mentioned Michael Owen and Wayne Rooney at international level. Wayne Rooney's a top goal scorer in England. But in terms of England actually winning stuff or achieving anything, nothing happened with him. And you got Bale, on the other hand, managed to get Wales in a Euro semifinal and managed to qualify for a World Cup.
So they both didn't win anything for their countries, what are you saying?
But Wales and England are like
levels.
the levels are...
Yeah, fair enough.
The margins...
If you're a Real Madrid fan, then obviously you're going to say Bale. But we're not. So we know. We'll go with the actual
the correct answer.
Correct answer.
No, there's a case. There's a case for sure. 5 Champions Leagues. You can't ignore that. And let's get to our personal favorite Gareth Bale goal. Who wants to start off?
Straight off the bat, I'll go. I'll start.
Go for it.
I'll do the Champions League final, which was 2018, I believe.
The Chilena.
Those say that's the best World Cup. It's the Champions League final goal ever.
It's up
To
there.
be fair.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, I could definitely say that. I can definitely say it's probably the best one I've seen. And I saw it live too. I was actually watching the game.
It's crazy because when was it? Like a month before that, Ronaldo does a
I
Chilena.
don't think it was even a month, looks.
Yeah.
See.
Well, Ronaldo scores a Chilena against Juventus, and it looks like he's going to win the Puskas and all that. It's taking headlines, and then Bale just pops that out in the final and
true.
completely takes that out the window.
Better bicycle kick, Cristiano Ronaldo's. I will not. I'll never take it away that is probably the greatest goal he's ever scored.
It's because the thing is, Bale's was further out, and he's like,
further out and it came from a way harder cross. Carvajal placed that perfectly for Ronaldo.
And
Marcelo bombed that shit on his right foot.
Yeah.
Bale had to react very quickly to get something on that, and for him to still get enough power to put it past Karius, it was beautiful.
I don't know. They're both.
No, I like Ronaldo's
great.
one.
They're both great, but aesthetically pleasing, I'm gonna say Ronaldo's. Ronaldo's was way better looking.
Yeah, Ronaldo's was way better.
And it was just way more. It was just way more influential because the way it was scored, it was against Juventus. It was against Gianluigi Buffon.
Yeah,
it was a goal that lit up the entire stadium. The entire stadium couldn't help but just applaud him.
But in a Champions League final.
Well, yeah, but to do it in a final is insane.
For my favorite Bale goal of all time, his trademark, just like Arjen Robben, when he cut in and bang in far post. I don't know how many goals Bale has scored like that, especially with his early Spurs days.
Copyright.
There you go, copyright pretty much. But it's this one where I think he's at home at the White Hart Lane, the old Spurs stadium for any of you guys who don't know. But he just gets it, takes a touch, puts it out wide, and he just fucking lets it rip, and he just wraps his foot around the ball and just bangs it.
I think that was 85th plus minute or something like that. It was at the end of the game to win it.
I don't remember. It was a minute ago, to be honest, and I never watched this goal in real life, but just seeing the highlight of it, just like crazy.
For mine, since I'm a Madrid fan, I got two. One for the moment and one like because it's a banger. The one for the moment was obviously his goal in the Champions League final 2014 when he scores the header in extra time to put us up 2-1. Just the scenes.
Which one? The header?
Yeah. When Di Maria takes him.
Yeah,
I remember the scenes after Bill
Gareth
scored
Bale
that.
with that hairstyle, with his
Prime.
Spurs days and that comb over, Decima hairstyle. That was crazy. Prime Bale.
Looked like a gorilla.
Just the celebration, the fans after he scored that, everyone in the corner just went insane. And I remember that as a kid, that was the first Champions League I witnessed Madrid win. So, and for the one that's a banger, I'm gonna have to say Bale versus. There's too many, but I'm gonna have to go with.
There's a couple.
Bale versus Elche in the league 2014, where he gets it like from 35 yards out,
Was he wearing
2
the
touches.
orange kit? Was he wearing the orange kit?
No, it was at home. He had the yellow cleats, I think. He bangs it, it knuckles a little bit, crossbar. Hits the crossbar twice, I think. Just bounces
I know.
I know what you're talking
like
about.
2
Same
touches
season,
in, 35 yards out, and just
I want to also shout like his free kicks though, like the one recently he put with Wales
in the World Cup.
and
In the qualifiers. Yeah.
In the playoff, I think the game playoffs. That was a nasty free kick. I was literally upper 90, crossbar and side post.
Yeah.
Perfectly slotted. But he does have a couple good free kicks, and his technique and free kicks, the way he just slowly goes in and he just
His stance, everything about him.
is so sick.
But yeah, man, I'm sad. You brought a lot of memories.
Surprised no one said the Marbacha one. We ended up outrunning the whole field practically. I was sick.
Now let's get
Clasico as well.
to the more recent news that Joao Felix signs for Chelsea on loan with the option to buy or no?
On loan, straight loan.
Straight loan.
Like
boring.
12 million loan.
Matter of fact, he just played right now and he got a red card.
What a shit debut. 58 minutes.
He had moments here and then.
All those moments that lead up to a red card, he's missing 3 games.
Lead up to a reckless, emotional shit, stupid.
And he's at fault 100%.
What an idiot. What a moron.
If you see it, he gets past the ball and he doesn't take a good first
It was
touch.
pretty emotional. He was frustrated.
They came from frustration. I think it came more from the pass was shit to begin with. Koulibaly's trying
you're
to play into his
You're a
style.
pro.
Yes, you're a pro, but obviously as a pro, you want to receive a good ball from your professional teammate.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want a ball. You don't want a bouncing ball receiving to you. So the ball came up shit. Obviously the loose touch. He didn't act twice.
Yes, but that was a very poor touch.
It was a really
He
poor
received
touch.
it here and the ball went that way and made him chase it, and he ending off.
It was emotional though. He was frustrated at the fact that he had to play with Mason Mount. Bro. It was
Mason.
I thought he was gonna score. Like at least
It was looking good. He the first minute he had like a meg and he put a chance in for Havertz.
because the Chelsea fans need something to uplift them, but it's just going downhill. It's like that wing getting the red card against Crystal Palace.
He's already missing the next 3 games, so we're not seeing him play until next month.
He has a 21. He was supposed to play for about 21 games, I believe, and now he's down to 18.
That's so.
And if like on the contract on the loan deals and everything, I guess I saw where it's like Chelsea are paying $700K for
About
each game,
like 660 something,
like
thousand,
something like that for
100,000,
each
something
game
like
that Joao Felix plays
I
now.
think
It's
that's
insane.
I mean, that's massive because it's only a loan till the summer, so every game counts that he's in here. And the fact he's already getting missed 3 is
Chelsea and their financing and their decision making.
I mean, what do you expect?
Awful.
You got a new owner. He's obviously just going to want to spend as much money as he can. Why do you think Tuchel was sacked? Because they didn't let him sign Ronaldo. He told Todd Bowley he didn't want him, and obviously that became a problem. And now look what they're at.
now
Sacking a manager way too early, bringing in a manager who was hyped way too early, and now they're 10th place where they do not belong.
Now, putting the red card aside, was this a good move for Joao Felix to join Chelsea?
No. The shit move.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's making the 2 clubs he chose to transfer to have been poor.
They're monkey see, monkey do. They really make no difference.
Well,
they both play terrible football.
So the other 2 options were 1 Arsenal, 2 United, and then obviously
Either or would have been better.
Either or.
Both teams that were doing way better than.
I don't think that's true because at Atleti he doesn't play as a single 9. United they play with a 9. He's not a 9 himself.
Exactly. He doesn't play as a single 9 in Athletic. Look how it went for him.
That's what I'm saying. But if he's gonna go back to any other club that play with the 9, because Atleti they play with 2 forwards.
Mm-hmm.
At United and Arsenal they play with 1 forward. So where's he gonna play? He's not a good enough cam, and he's not starting over Bruno or Eriksen. At Arsenal, he's not starting over Odegaard or Fabio Vieira.
So he'd be forced to play at the 9. At
the 9. But I don't think he's a 9. Obviously, we saw him the whole World Cup. He was playing left wing or second forward, center forward.
At Benfica, he was what, center forward?
Center forward.
Exactly. I don't know, man. I think he's just making bad decisions.
I think that's why comparing those 2 teams, and at Chelsea he can play along the front 3, and obviously where he played today was a forward, a 10 kind of.
Left wing-ish, yeah. Left forward, yeah.
But like inverted, he's right on top of the 18, and that's where it is best for him. So that system kind of fits him better. Obviously, unfortunate to see.
Just the players around him aren't helping.
The players around him and
injuries.
Just the whole flow in the whole Chelsea squad and Russell.
Locker room is shit. The team is on ice right now. Team's on thin ice.
If everything starts, coming back for Chelsea, and I could see Joao Felix kind of like succeed at least and adapt.
Now, what about his transfer to Atletico? Would that be considered a flop? Yes. He did arrive young, but 120 million?
Yeah, it is a flop, but also
I think it was a very rushed transfer. 120 million.
Fucked it, so
Cholo and the Atletico board saw Joao Felix was available and didn't want anybody else to pick him up. So they picked him up as early as they possibly could, thinking he could adapt to their system. And obviously, he still has not been able to do that. Joao Felix needs an attacking side to play attacking football with him. He needs a side that will play him in his comfortable position. Cholo doesn't give a fuck about where he plays. Cholo doesn't even play him practically half the time.
And it's crazy because you can't not blame Cholo Simeone, because obviously the manager isn't going to be like, yeah, go spend whoever you want. He obviously has to agree.
He has to say. He has to
agree, or he even has to put a request for that signing. So obviously, if he's going to bring in 120 million and not play him or not play like around him, kind of, you're also to blame.
Yeah, that's obviously not Joao's fault completely.
I think if by the summer, if we're looking at this transfer, him to Chelsea, and it's like there's no type of success to it, then we have to start looking at the player himself. Like, bro, that's 2 clubs where you're like not doing good in. I don't know if you're that big of a player anymore, honestly. Chelsea and Atletico Madrid,
huge teams,
very huge teams. It's gonna have to be. Everyone's gonna have to start looking at the player instead of blaming the club.
There's just a lot of things to be looked at besides Joao Felix. Like Wei said, that Chelsea is just not in the right state of mind right now to be playing good football, to be succeeding as a football club as they regularly do. Atletico Madrid, Cholo has been doing the same shit for how long, and it just hasn't worked out for them anymore.
Yeah, he needs the system players. That's Cholo's game.
Yeah. Now let's get to the weekend previews. 3 big games coming up.
Humongous football weekend.
Now let's start off
for fantasy looks.
Yeah, Manchester Derby.
All my teams are the same.
Manchester Derby this Saturday. Both teams. I mean, Manchester City. At the end of the day, they're City, but they're not coming in hot form.
United are coming in better form than Man City.
Yeah, I agree. I think everyone should agree.
And especially they just got knocked out in the Carabao Cup.
To last place Southampton.
I'd love to see it because I love seeing City lose, to be honest. But it also has me fucking shivering. I can't lie. It has me terrified of what Pep is expecting to do to us, or what he wants to do to us at least.
I saw Gundogan come in the press conference, or he got interviewed after the game, and he started saying something, and then like they were saying like, oh, it's like reverse, or they're trying to like fuck up with the brains of like United fans, United players, and then they're gonna come out fucking.
That's what I'm saying, like a little reverse psychology.
Yeah,
on us.
What?
Or it was like they play shit, so now they want to take it all out on United, is what I mean.
Yeah, so everyone expects City to like not play at the weekend.
But then it's going to be like nothing happened. It's going to be like they thrashed Southampton 5-0.
Even though City gets points, they haven't looked as impressive compared to Man U.
That's true.
And then Man U has Marcus Rashford has been scoring the past 7 games. 7 straight games.
Goals,
8 games.
8 games?
8 straight games he scored in?
Yes.
He has the most goals since the World Cup.
He also broke Wayne Rooney's record for the most home goals in a row, which was 7, and he got it to 8.
That's crazy.
Damn. But you got Haaland on the other side that you can't forget.
No, big up Rashford though, bro. He's fucking balling.
Out of his mind, man. He just looks so such a threat, man. He looks so dangerous every time he receives the ball. He's so confident in everything he does, in his decision making, in his passing, and whether he wants to do one-on-one. Everything he does is just
crazy.
Coming out right.
He's still only 25.
I mean, the thing I like about him, he he gets subbed in, let's say right wing or left wing. Throughout the game, he'll go striker. He'll go to the other wing, and then he'll still produce at any side.
Rashford rotates throughout the front three a lot, or I guess the front three that we play.
Yeah. Who would you, for you as a Man U fan, who would you start as a front three?
Well, if we're doing the way we normally, if I guess we're just do like our left mid, right mid, and our striker, it'd be more than likely Bruno at the 10. Regardless, there's no way we force him right.
They
mid.
have their lineup set.
There's no way forcing right mid. Martial will end up having to start. It'd be Anthony right, Rashford left.
Eriksen and
Casemiro right behind them. I don't know what will happen for the back line. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Luke Shaw ends up playing center back.
I think Wan-Bissaka has to play.
Luke Shaw center back? I don't think he could do that.
He's been good,
but
perfect. He's been fine. But we're playing shit teams. Yeah, which I do
Haaland,
agree.
man.
I think Wan-Bissaka has to play this game.
I also agree that Wan-Bissaka has to play. Dalla looks a little shaky. It looks like the injury still has a little bit of an effect on him.
That and like him knowing in the back of his mind that Wan-Bissaka is catching up in form and he's playing well.
Yeah, no, Wan-Bissaka is hot right now, so I think we might as well use him as much as we can.
Yeah.
I'd prefer Luke Shaw. It's because, like you say, Luke Shaw is center back when Haaland. So is it Luke Shaw or Licha? Obviously, Licha is in amazing form.
Licha got
you still look at that. You look at that height difference. Not completely. He's Licha.
2 hat tricks.
But it wasn't all Licha's fault. Like, he did well. We just got dogged on.
And this game's gonna be at
What
Old
was the
Trafford,
last
huh?
time score? 6-1?
6-3.
6-3. 2 11-minute goals. Yeah.
Martial in it.
Yeah.
Oof.
What are you expecting for City though?
I'm expecting.
I don't know because it's City.
Aggressive football.
They haven't been
I'm
looking.
expecting Pep to come out and
Games at the Old Trafford, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be
City
I'm
hasn't been
expecting
looking
Pep
as
to come out and tear us up, man.
they haven't been
Kaale.
looking as good as they've been all season, but they could just come out and just ball. They just need 3 other star players to ball, and it's over.
There's too many good players on that team for them to count them out.
You just need exactly. You need KDB.
Haaland,
No, because Haaland
Foden.
yeah.
Kevin
You
De
need
Bruyne is the
KDB,
most vital
Foden,
player on Man City.
and Mahrez to be like
Yeah.
on top.
I think it is mainly around KDB. If KDB doesn't perform, I don't think City won't be much of a
There you
threat.
go.
It's just one of those things. Like, how can you we can say that and like, oh yeah, we can just stop KDB, but how do you stop Kevin De Bruyne?
What
How do
time
you
is the
stop Kevin
game?
De Bruyne from creating everything? 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah. I want Garnacho to score so bad, like subbed in or at
No, I
least.
don't want him to score.
He honestly will get subbed in because Ten Hag really likes Garnacho.
Dude, he's good as hell.
No,
Man.
he's not.
He's
not
good
good.
He
as
just
hell.
has that.
No,
he
he's
just
not.
has that little charisma that every youngster has coming out of the first team, coming into the first
Dude,
team.
I love watching that kid play. Like actually,
He's
He's like a wannabe Martinelli.
he's so fast. No,
is
to me, he
rapid.
reminds
is
me.
very rapid.
He's kind
Thing
of
is,
similar to
I
Mudryk.
don't rate players who are just quick. Yet you know that
He's kind of like Mudryk.
he gets into 18. He stumbles
Garnacho's
over the
really
ball.
good dribbler.
Nah,
He just
Not
needs to.
necessarily
I wouldn't say
stumbles.
that.
He's a very good
No,
dribbler.
I wouldn't say he stumbles.
You gotta
He is
forget he's
very
only
good.
17,
Garnacho's
right?
very good on the ball.
Yeah,
18. Garnacho's
quick.
very good on the ball.
Very
Garnacho
good.
has very good. He also has very good decision making.
And he supplies crosses that are insane
on both feet.
Yeah,
He's not bad.
at his age.
But I don't expect him coming on making much of a difference. I expect him
No.
coming on finishing off the game.
Yeah, but I want to see him score though,
that'd be cool.
for sure.
No, what I need is a Rashford goal. I need a Rashford goal.
What are we predicting though?
Yeah. Obviously, Man U could win this game. They're used to winning Manchester derbies, even though they're bad at times, like throughout the season. I'm gonna say a draw.
I'm gonna say 2-1 United.
You guys expecting something close?
I expect it. Yeah, I don't expect a thrashing. I expect a really back and forth game of football here. And I think they have.
When was the last time we saw Man United and City close though? Wow. Close
when
game.
Ole? It was like 2-1. Also like 2-1, 2-0.
I'm gonna say 1-1 or 2-2.
I'm gonna say 2-1
2-2.
United.
I'm gonna say 2-2.
I don't know what to predict here because I don't even know what I want to predict either because I really want a Man U humbling. I
But
Yeah.
Man U being humbled will also lead to City catching up.
That's another thing.
City
That's-
gets
But if we
humbled.
win, that doesn't matter.
But if City get humbled, it will lead to United just coming out of crazy form.
Yes.
To continue our form beating
Yes.
City, holy shit.
And the
It looked
thing is that
dangerous, man.
look, if Man U win this game, they go up against Arsenal next, so they're gonna go into
Even
that game
more
even
hot.
more.
They're gonna-
I
hotter
think
and
regardless
fired up.
regardless of the result, Arsenal is like Arsenal are starting to get
Are paying-
Obviously, the
upon.
best thing that could
Arsenal are
happen
paying
as
a
an
lot of
Arsenal
attention
fan-
to this result. Arsenal are paying a lot of attention to
Yes, oh yeah, for sure. They're all gonna be
Huge.
watching. the
Everyone's
game.
gonna watch this game, man.
Yeah, for sure. So I wish for a draw because I feel like that would benefit.
Probably the best outcome for
2-2.
Arsenal. It'd be the best outcome.
But I'm gonna back a Man City win here,
We'll score.
like 2-0.
I don't think
2-0
it'll happen. I don't think we'll let that happen at Old Trafford.
Clean sheet, everything.
I mean, Man City hasn't looked too good defensively, to be honest.
Mhm.
Stones, that's pretty much. Cancelo has been
Walk one,
quiet.
John around.
Yeah, but no.
All right. Now let's get to the other derby on Sunday. You could say that because Spurs don't look as good as us. Nowhere near close.
They always turn up.
But
for,
the
they
home
always
team-
turn up for a London derby.
The home team always wins in the North London derby. And Tottenham are fighting for top 4. They're only 2 points behind you guys. So if Man City wins and Tottenham win, they go up again in the table. You guys go to 5th.
Oof.
Can't let that happen.
Yeah. And Arsenal haven't lost a game since
And then Man U would go to
September.
Emirates the week after.
Since losing to
Well, there's just so many things coming out from
there's
both
so
of these
much.
games, man. Hopefully, Arsenal and Man U wins, and then that game the week after, just what a clash is going to be. When was the last time we saw an Arsenal Man U game like that big?
when
Like quality wise.
when Aubameyang
No, but I'm saying like both teams are like up.
Oh,
They're like good.
It's been years.
it has
Holy
been a long
shit!
time.
It's been years.
I don't know what to expect here. I mean, I'm just always so used to Spurs always getting the result at home
At their stadium.
or Arsenal at home. But I don't know here.
Yeah, and this season especially, I think this is a year where Arsenal can win away in the North London derby. Spurs just, I don't know what you could get from them any game,
Harry Kane is going to get a penalty.
and he's gonna
He's going
score.
to score.
Son's gonna bag a brace.
It's just Kane, man.
We're gonna get a red card and get fucked by the refs.
Hopefully,
I don't know.
El Cuti gets a red card. I can't stand him. Hopefully,
I'm praying for no injuries. That's one thing.
yeah.
I'm
You
also
guys
praying
can't
for
take any more injuries.
Yeah,
low
we
key.
can't. We can't.
At least up top.
Yeah, Saka came out limping, but he's came out. He's doing well.
Sar's gonna snap his knee again, and I'm gonna laugh.
If we hold down Kane like how we did in the first game this season against them at home, then we win. And I think we could keep a clean sheet. Honestly, as long as we hold
That's
Kane,
bold.
as long as we
To
hold,
keep it clean shit away is bold. That's bold.
Yeah, I think so too.
it has to be.
But I'm gonna go.
This is the year.
I'm gonna go 1-1 draw.
I wouldn't like that, man. I want to win. So
wouldn't
I need
either.
a win here.
Ooh,
2-0 Arsenal.
No way.
2-0's
That'd be huge.
crazy.
Hopefully, man.
We win this, and because every time we win, is the talks about us winning the league just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
A win is needed, but I don't think so.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
of the
think-
Spurs at home and the fans in the London derby, some dickheads. Fuck.
I think we're looking at this game for preparation for the Man U game,
No,
week
we don't
after.
got to prep for United. We always win at home too.
but it doesn't matter. They're
own
both
you.
looking
Gonna
hot.
own you, motherfuckers. Can't lie.
Score prediction?
I'm gonna say it's either a draw, or honestly, I'm just gonna follow the fact that the home team always wins and say 1-0 Spurs.
No way,
I'm gonna
Spurs
say
wins. I don't see
I'm
that.
gonna say 1-0 Spurs, and it's gonna be off a shit. It's gonna be off a shitty goal, either a penalty or something like
fair
that.
enough.
It is gonna be Arsenal trying to tease the goal the entire game and just get unlucky. I just
way.
think that's how it's gonna unfold.
I don't see us losing like at all. I'm so confident that we're not going to lose.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
draw or win, but I want to win obviously. And yeah, 2-0. Saka and Martinelli, best wingers in the league, no question. For real, who?
Yeah,
Would you debate that?
Rashford's a shot of
Rashford and who? That's it.
Just Rashford.
Rashford's better than both.
We have the best winger duo in the league.
Yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we do.
Duo,
For
yeah.
sure, no. For sure.
Man, when you're first place, feels obviously what you said.
All right, let's get to the final big game of the weekend, the Supercopa final, El Clasico,
Barcelona,
rematch
Real
of last
Madrid.
year,
Yeah, rematch for last year.
but that was a
A
semifinal.
rematch of like every year.
Was it?
Yeah, the Supercopa last year was the Clasico was a semifinal,
Oh shit.
and then we beat Bilbao in the final.
Mm.
Easiest chips in it.
Super
But
Copa final.
It's disappointing because
also
both of the
known as-
teams in the semifinals did not look good.
So the Supercopa finals this weekend, right?
Yeah, this Sunday.
Sunday, Mickey Mouse Trophy, as Viet
Yeah.
said.
I mean, I don't care about the actual
Chicha has
cup.
a Mickey Mouse trophy.
I don't care about the actual cup. It's a Clasico.
It's a
you know?
Clasico. Yeah, that's true.
But both of these teams coming in
Looking like ass.
very ass. It looks like they're not taking this competition seriously, bro.
It went like the other way. So like Madrid, you obviously they're known for like scoring goals and creating these monster chances and Beanie and Benz. And like that game that they played, it looked like the opposite. And their defense looked good when it should be the other way around. Because Barcelona, again, they're known for having a good defense, especially this season, with Ter Stegen only conceding 6 goals so far. In this game, they look like ass defensively. Ter Stegen had to make huge saves.
Enric was cooking on Barcelona.
Enric is good. Yeah, he is good. So going into this game, I don't know, to be honest. I'm going to just say for the fact that this game's like in Saudi Arabia, I really don't rate. I wish it was back like in Spain, like,
Yeah, but it's still a Clasico.
It doesn't feel like it, to be honest.
Hopefully Vinny comes back into form starting this game, but recently he has been looking out of it, man. He looks like 2019 Vinny.
What I need is I need a Real Madrid thrashing. I can't lie. I need Barca to be depressed for February. I need Dembele to like get his knee snapped in half.
Dembele hasn't really
got an assist today.
That's
Lewandowski
they ain't played too bad either.
Pedri looks good again.
Gavi looks mid as always.
Yeah, Gavi looks mid as well.
As always.
Crazy how he still starts every game.
Because Xavi wants to keep that
rates those two together.
Xavi thinks he reminds him of the younger days, but he's just waffling looks.
How? I'm not confident as a Madrid fan. I'm not confident.
I don't know. After your 2 games against Villarreal, goddamn, the first one was even more.
Madrid has been playing like shit, to be honest.
We're looking bad.
Awful.
Yeah. Even throughout this whole season, though, in Champions League, there was a couple games.
Just after the World Cup, we looked bad, bro.
No, there was a couple games where I was like, damn, Madrid's playing.
Yeah.
Like,
but we still won, though.
Leipzig at home. Yeah,
well, we always do that.
Yeah, you guys always win. Play like shit and win.
But now we genuinely like play bad and lose.
Yeah, that's true.
Play like shit and win.
Yeah. Who?
What?
Arsenal FC? What the fuck?
I'm gonna go with.
There's no team that plays better ball than us.
Just gonna go with penalties.
America looks.
3 straight penalties in the Supercopa. 3 straight.
Probably 1-1 penalties.
And if it goes to penalties, we won it with ease, in my opinion.
Barca won for sure.
We have the best penalty.
Ter Stegen's not that good at saving penalties.
Courtois, man.
Barca win penalties. We have better shooters. Ben's is the only good shooter, and Modric and Kroos. That's it.
He named 3 out of 5 penalty takers.
Barca, Lewandowski.
He names 3 that they only need to score to win.
Oh shit!
Pedri's not a good
Asensio. We have a lot of good.
Pedri's not a good penalty taker.
He slaughtered one today. It was kind of cream.
Score prediction. Keeks.
1-1 penalties. Barcelona win.
2-1 Madrid.
Damn. I'm gonna go 1-1 like him, but Madrid winning penalties. And the person that scores for us is Benz. It has to be Benz.
Benz is gonna score penalty.
He's finally gonna score. Wow, some Ballon d'Or winner.
Oh shit!
He just scored against Villarreal.
Yeah, he scored.
Oh,
he just scored pens.
Oh, pens.
It was 0-0, huh? The semifinal the other day.
No, it was 1-1.
It was 1-1.
Ben scored a pen.
Oh, so Micah, shut up. And those were the previews to the games, man. This weekend's gonna be huge.
Let us know your score predictions for the 3 huge games that we have coming.
Got some league deciders coming up this
league
weekend.
Deciders,
man.
yeah,
Huge.
Let us know if you agree with some of the takes that we said, some of our predictions, and I'll pass it on to Vietch.
Yeah. Make sure to help us out with the TikTok, man. We're trying to get it back, get some content back to you guys, and follow our socials. Instagram, very active, Twitter, and subscribe, man. Peace.
Peace, boys.